What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing? As you can obviously tell, we've got all the mowers out here. This is pretty much a roundup of all the mowers that I own. Starting right here with the infamous Mutt Murray, the good old murder mower, also known as the Dually Sears. The Wheel Horse, aka which you probably folks that are new or have been watching this channel, I haven't put much of this tractor on here, but I nicknamed this the Red Rocket. I'll get into that here soon. And over there is the Craftsman LT1000. I thought, since this is the ending of 2017, going into 2018, I thought I'd give a brief overview of all of the tractors, and yeah, so let's get this started. Grab the camera real quick. We'll get this started. Alright, so we walk over here to the Mutt Murray. The Mutt, M-U-T, that stands for multi-use tractor. So it's really multi-use tractor Murray. I got this project beginning of this summer, and I tore it all down. And this is where she stands right now. Have not really messed with this thing. The rear end I put on here, made custom hubs for it, which ended up not working out because they are wobbly as all get out. This just kind of got put on the back burner. And so that's kind of where that sits right now. I think I might have a new transaxle rear end coming forward that is actually adaptable to 5-lug tires, which is what I want. I want 5-lug tires on the back. I decided I jerry-rigged this up, which was supposed to be kind of my racing shifting slap linkage, but it doesn't really want to hook up. It's kind of mocked up right now, but that thing is just so long that every time I try to shift it, it bends. So that's no good. I'm going to rig me up a little gas pedal right here. I'll show the engine on it. This is kind of where we stand right here on the engine. This engine is freshly rebuilt. No miles on it yet. Haven't even cranked it up. Got $200 just in the engine, which is way too much, but I wanted to do it right because the whole reason I built this tractor in the first place was, just to go out and beat the living shit out of the trails. So I wanted to make sure that, it wasn't going to break down on me. So yeah, and some of you are going to hate me for this, but I'm going to take this air box off and I'm going to make me a snorkel for it, because I don't want this thing dying if I hit a mud hole or something with it. But yeah, that's how that is going right now. And I haven't gotten my linkage up here just right yet. I'm working on it, but this thing is not one of my top priorities right now. It's just getting everything done, and this will just come whenever it comes. Yeah, that's about, unless I could think of anything else. These were the rear tires, and those are aftermarket. From my old auto tech teacher, actually. But yeah, that's how it sits right now. And if you didn't notice, I had to pull it out with the Dually Sears. I tell you, this thing is a hoss. But yeah, this video ain't going to be very short. It's going to be a pretty long one, because I'm going to cover all 4 tractors. Yeah. Other than that, if I'll come back to this if I forget anything. All right, now on to the Dually Sears. Now I got this thing roughly 2 years ago, I think. I'm trying to remember, but yeah, I've completely. By the way, this thing was red and it's going to be camo. This one is staying probably the way it is. This is my work tractor for right now. This is a 1982 Sears Craftsman LTV 11, and this one is a 1992 Murray. But yeah, the 82. This got the brush guard on it. Custom paint everything. I did the angry eyes for the headlights with custom LED headlights in it. I am wanting to either get mud tires for the front, or I wanted to cut these into knobbies, kind of like what I did today. I don't know. Actually, leave that down in the comment section below. Should I do the actual mud tire tires on that, kind of like what Redneck Computer Geek has on his main mud mower? Those kind of style tires. Kind of wanting maybe to get some of them for this. I don't know yet. Either that, or should I take the chisel like I did to those and cut knobby tires into these? Because this thing just does not want to hold air. It's got a leak somewhere, and I'm tired of putting air in it. So either I'm going to keep these, cut them, and put a tube in it, or I'm going to just get brand new tires. I don't know. But continuing on, in some of my older videos, you will see that this thing did used to have a stack on it, and I'll go into the shop over here and get the old stack to come off of it. But I took it off because it broke, and I put this short throw header style exhaust on it, and I painted the cover on it. I have not touched the internals of this engine at all. That's just how it runs flawless. I've never had a problem with this motor, which is phenomenal, because these things sometimes are prone to breaking down if you don't maintain them right. But anyway, going back to here, have the custom dual tires on it, and I have a roof rack on here, and just all that. And I finally got me a back plate put on here. I cut that off of that tractor right there that I bought from a guy up in Lexington. Got that tractor because it had a V-twin in it that Daddy wanted to put in his tractor, because his has a little single cylinder Briggs in it that just has way too much compression and it's hard to turn over. But anyway, newest mod is this trailer hitch ball, and I have a custom little drop down trailer hitch, a little dual setup. I love it. Does what it needs to do. And put me a little Made in USA sticker because America. But yeah, that's pretty much off right now. What I want to do with this thing is get me a light bar to hopefully fit in between here, just because. And I want to get me a brake light to go right here. And I'm wanting to get this thing registered here in North Carolina as a actual ATV. But that'll come when it comes. Yeah, this one's actually pulley swapped. I forget. I think it's 3.5. I think it is It's either 3.5 or 3.25 inch pulley on the back. And this thing will whip, I tell you that. But yeah. Now going on to this one. This, I forget what year it is, but it's an old wheel horse. We called this the Red Rocket because this thing is rear engine drive. Whenever you put this thing into either, I'm going to say someone in the third to fourth to fifth, they don't really want to do it on six, but when you get it on about 3/4 of throttle and you let go of the clutch, it will sometimes want to pop a wheelie on you. It wants to go up on you. But it's been a really good tractor. I've really enjoyed it. I mowed with it all last season. I have nothing negative to say about this tractor. Yes, it's old, but it's a good tractor. And I do have the original caps for this side as I do for this side. And this is the only, besides that one has a battery in it, but it's charging right now, so it won't turn over. So I had to take the one out of that one to jump that one off to bring it over here. But this one does not have a battery in it. But other than that, that's pretty much all this thing needs. This is just for, looks and stuff, but I did put a tractor tire onto the back. So, if you just want it to look right, you could find these tires, but I kind of like those better just because, like tractor tires. Yeah, it could use another tractor tire on this one, just because. But this tractor is for sale. This tractor is for sale. So, if any of y'all are interested in contacting me about buying this thing, I will leave I ain't gonna leave my phone number because I don't want a whole bunch of random callers. But I will leave my email address down in the description. So if you maybe want to make an offer on this thing, give me a shout. And if you are asking, well, what do you want for it? What do you want for it? What do you ask for it? Well, I bought it for about $200, and I know how y'all get $200 out of it. But if I had to start at a number, I would say at least $100 or best offer, just because. It's not a hunk of shit. It's a pretty good. It's a pretty good tractor. Because, most of these, they have problems and all this and all that. The only thing it needs to, really rip is just a battery. And a battery ain't like $50. It's not that bad. But, unless you're a broke kid like me. But anyway, yeah, it's a really good tractor. Wheel Horse 116. Right here is the, if the camera will focus. That's the problem, if the camera will focus. It's the ID number. There we go. There's the ID number on it and all that good stuff. But yeah, it will come with a full tank of gas. I will guarantee that. It will come with a full tank of gas. All focused, there you go. But yeah, and it will come with the oil change too. I can't remember the last time this thing's oil was changed. I will change the oil in it, and I will make sure it's good and solid. I did jump it off of that. Actually, no, I brought the truck over here, and I jumped this one off. Even though it is light as a devil to push, I still like to drive it over here. It also has a bolts. This thing has something most tractors don't have anymore. It has a volts gauge and it has an hours gauge. Unless you get something, I think maybe some of the zero turns have them or something like that. I haven't seen one of these in a long time. I know the Sears don't have it. I know the Craftsman don't. Well, the Craftsman does have a volts gauge on it, but that's about it. Don't have an hours gauge or anything on it, not that I can tell. But anyway, that's the story on this one. I will take a few pictures of this thing and send it to whoever is interested. I got someone on social media already asking me about it, and I'm going to send a few pictures to him after this video. But now let's go on to the LT1000. I got this one not too long ago. Back maybe 2 months ago I got this thing. No, it's been longer, 2 months. Let's say rough about 4 months ago. I got this thing from a buddy of mine who I do landscaping with. LT1000 Craftsman. Do a little walk around of this thing. It's really nothing much here. You just got the 20 horsepower overhead valve V-twin. Real strong on a tractor. Never had a problem with this thing either. Like I say, missing battery, it's charging. Just real solid tractor. I love this thing, but I will not. Even though it does have the options where if I wanted to, I could. But I'm gonna leave this one just the way it is. I'm not turning this thing into a mud mower anytime soon. I'm just going to use this one for mowing, like I did with that one. But yeah, that's pretty much the story on it. But yeah, that's about all for that. So alright, so I went back into the shed real quick and got the exhaust stack that was on the murder mower before it broke off. And this just, for those of y'all who don't know, that are new to this channel, it pretty much just went, actually it was more or less up like that. It pretty much just stuck up like that. Nothing really much to it. It's just too much weight on that flange, and the welds broke and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's about it for this. Put on the tripod and talk a little bit more like I haven't already talked enough. I will talk about 2018 for a little bit. Next year is going to be a good year. Not that 2017 hasn't. There's been a lot of good stuff, a lot of good memories made in 2017. That build started in 2017. I got that in 2017, and I think I got that one in 2017. I think I got this thing in 2016. But yeah, this will hopefully not be here, which will give me room. This is actually not all of them that I have that I own. There is except for one more that's over at my grandfather's house that is another tractor that as soon as I get that thing sold, I'll have a place to bring the new tractor, and I'm going to introduce that one to the channel. Yeah, I'm not going to say what it is yet. I want to actually y'all put that down into the comment section below. What do you think is this tractor that is not here right now that I'm having room for? Leave that down there. What do you think it is? I want to know what y'all think it is. Yeah, the Murray will be drivable in 2018. I want to get back to working on this thing because I'm tired of seeing it sit, and I'm just tired of neglecting it and all that stuff. And yeah, that's about all I have right now. one big old happy family. I think that's going to wrap this video up. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you stop in here for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. We have a lot more coming up here in the future, a lot more builds coming in, and all that good stuff. And yeah, for right now,